Chiliad Race Club. This could be interesting. Could be very interesting indeed. At least it's motorcycles. I feel like this track on with cars could be quite ridiculous. If the turns are wild, you might hear a lot of beeping, but it depends how the track is laid out. Is it here? The Shotaro! Yes, it is! Big fan of the Shotaro. The red Shotaro. There's a nice sunset behind us. Okay, no, okay. Yeah, it's not what I expected. Okay, maybe this wouldn't be so bad in cars. Because they said Mount Chiliad, and we are, but I didn't realize there'd be a racetrack on Mount Chiliad. I thought it'd be the actual Mount Chiliad. I thought it'd be racing on that. That's why I thought it might be crazy, but nah, we're not. It's just a racetrack built on the mountain. I heard some beeping and Harry crashed into a wall. Catch up is pretty mad on this one though, so we'll see how that goes down. Okay, so parts of it are a bit like a maze, but also not a maze at the same time. Was the idea of the race meant to be to make it confusing or something, or what? I'm very confused. Leader's only 5 seconds. I reckon you two will catch up at some point in this lap. This lap ain't long enough. It ain't short enough for me to keep this lead. This is assuming I don't crash. If I crash, obviously you two are back in anyway. Just got to remember the turns. Don't get done in again. You have to really slow down for that one, you know, the one that did Harry in. I slowed down a bit too much for that one. Okay. I thought you two would catch up. It's 5 seconds ago. It was 2 seconds a minute ago. Not a minute ago, but I saw 5 seconds and 2 seconds. I'm just like, oh, you're right there. Now it's 5 again. So my 2 wins so far are because of a dodgy jump and some walls that have done you both in. What on earth? I'm getting that Lando Norris level of luck. In Qatar today, flipping Antonelli just let him pass him in the last lap to get an extra position. It could have been fun in cars, you know. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, 9 miles. That's a bike race. Could be fun. No thumbnail. I hate when there's no thumbnail in it. There's a bike called Pizza Boy, for flip's sake. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Could pick the Sanchez, I guess. Oh, Shotaro's there. I didn't see it last time. What? Bro, I was going to pick the Sanchez. I thought Shotaro wasn't there. I'm actually going crazy. So YouTube must have not seen it either. Well, one of you saw it. One of you saw it. To be fair, George's bike is still pretty fast. It's not a bad bike. I saw it on the list. It had good stats. I almost went right, you know. I almost went right. Bloody hell. Okay. So this is more like what I thought the last race was going to be. I thought the last race would be like this when they said Mount Chiliad. This is the actual Mount Chiliad race. It's not near the top, obviously, but like this sort of road is what. That's why I said it'd be mad in cars because we'd go crazy in this. This is what I imagined the last race to be, and now we have got this. Bike races obviously have mad catch up, but it's pretty hard to go fast on this. But you could definitely still catch up because I can still F up. For sure, my days. Hey, you don't want to go full speed down the entire track, guys. And I'm not trying to like take the piss, try to slow you down. But I've hit the brake multiple times and slowed down multiple times because this is a bit crazy. George's doing alright, I think. He's only 8 seconds off. Could just be one error that, and that was the one earlier. Harry's 20 seconds off me. That's a lot to make up if either me or George actually fall off again. Bloody hell. How long do you reckon it would take us to, obviously you can't answer it now, but how long do you reckon it would take us to do this in like something big, like a truck or something? One of those long ones as well. Surely it's impossible to do in like something that's too slow, like a tractor or something, or a lawnmower. On the way down, yeah. Not on the way up like this. Bloody hell. Took a bit of a shortcut there, wasn't really worth it. But we move. Oh my days, you really can't do this thing fast. I guess you could send it and see what happens, you know. Being lucky is possible, but I'm not feeling lucky. Oh, I almost fell off for the first time in this race. Hit the brake just in time and just hard enough. Alright, it's now 52 seconds to Harry. And George is third with 9 seconds. That makes no sense. What is this GTA timer board? Oh my days. Oh my days, I just saw that for the first time. Checkpoint 53 out of 150. 150. What? A century and a half worth of checkpoints. I didn't realize there'd be that many checkpoints. I've been checking the scoreboard constantly, and it's funny, like, it says on that same screen at the bottom corner, like, how many checkpoints there are. But I wasn't looking there, I was looking at timer. There's no point checking the timer now. It would be, like, so far down the race. What was Harry saying earlier about the playlist? Going bad? Wait, is that road? We're getting off the mountain? Kind of, we're still on the terrain. Harry's a minute 11 behind. Alright. 2/3 of the way to 100, that's how I got to think about it. Finish the last third and then we've got 50 left. And we'll take it 25 at a time. I'm trying to make it feel shorter. Back on the mountain again. That little bit of terrain was just temporary. I feel like like I actually like the idea of doing this track, but this early in the playlist, I'm not sure I back it. This would be a fun finale, though. How'd you save a job as well? I need to. I'm gonna try this in a truck. I want to see what happens. Oh, almost fell off. I've somehow not fallen off yet. Obviously slowing down a lot. I'm guessing George's bike couldn't handle the mountains. I almost couldn't pick the shot arrow as well. No, how life would have turned out if I didn't get it last second. I was gonna fly off there because of the rock. And we've gone past the mountain. It's not even mountain roads anymore. Just getting rocks. Right there, George. How you doing? Oh, I see. So we have to go back up the way we came. That makes sense. So it's a reverse. It's like a... You go there and go back. Yeah. It's like a point to point to point. Yeah. A to B to A. Ooh. Okay. Harry's 1 minute 35 behind. George is 3:28 behind. But that's obviously because George stopped. Because his bike is useless. I reckon, did you have the same issue as me of not finding the shuttle road? Because I couldn't find it, and I was literally on S at the start, and I didn't see the shuttle road. And all the way around, backwards through the alphabet. And I thought, oh, the shuttle road's not there, let me choose something. Saw the Akuma, I thought to myself, the Sanchez was recommended to me, let me look at the Sanchez. And then I saw shuttle road, I'm just like, oh. Actually, no, that makes sense, actually. I'm an idiot. I normally go backwards, because S obviously is late in the alphabet. Then I realized I started on Sanchez because that's a recommended bike. I see. I went backwards. That's why I didn't see Shuttle Road, because for flip's sake, I naturally go forwards. I didn't realize, but it's fine. I still got the Shuttle Road. Big fan. Oh, there's some wildlife there. Jeez, was that a wolf? That did not look like a... I just killed a wolf. I didn't mean to either, it just walked into me. There's another one walking down there who's going to see his dead mate's body. Maybe he'll blame Harry. Because he'll be there a lot later than me, I'm long gone. I hope it was the one that attacked me. That wasn't actually a wolf, was it? That was a cougar. That's a cougar. I just hit a cougar with my bike. Bro, you got wild animals walking up the road. Bloody hell. "101 checkpoints down, 102 checkpoints down. Harry's 137 behind. Oh, almost died there. Is that a fucking bear? That's a cougar. It's a moose or an elk or whatever that animal is with the things. But there's other animals there. Is that a cow? But yeah, we're wildlife spotting in GTA. Yes, we're finally on the floor. I fell off. I've finally fallen off. It feels like an achievement. Making it this far without falling off. What checkpoint is it? 110. I've fallen off once and it was like at the bottom of the mountain, so I could just quickly go back up. It's been almost 11 minutes. Bear in mind I've fallen off once and I've not crashed and I've not had to respawn or anything. Been hitting the brakes a lot. 30 checkpoints to go. I need a piss. Is Jord catching up? It says Harry 153 and Jord 238. There's no way, right? If Jord finishes second, but my days, it's like Verstappen's comeback. Checkpoint 130. 31. Okay, we've gone on a different road now. So we went back, but now we're down somewhere else. Perfect. Nice little shortcut. Couple quick checkpoints. Well, these checkpoints really close to each other. Now we're on the main road for the first time. 142 checkpoints down. 143, 144. There's a finale on that thing there. 145. We're on the pier. 146. No, they're not. 147. 148, 149, and there's police at the end. What on earth? I need a piss after that one. By the way, my bad. I normally like to show what's happening after I finish. Harry is now third. What on earth? How's that happened? Bro's beeped off the map, and he's died. Harry's died. Wait, George and Harry are next to each other. My days. What? What was that? I can't be asked. You're both on the same bridge. Harry tries to jump on the bridge and goes flying off and dies. Meanwhile, George is zooming off. Harry almost fell off the bridge again. He's on the bridge now, and he's crashing to a fence. Bro, what's going on? put a filter on it or something. Where's that news filter? Oh, it's fallen off again. Suspect identified as known criminal going by the street name H Large 1. Efforts to identify suspects' known gangland affiliations have so far been unsuccessful. A protest has been knifed. Whoa, jeez, these headlines are crazy. They say Los Santos won an award for food poisoning. He's now crashed into a pole. Surely Harry can't DNF this. He almost went into the sea there. Bro, the pole saved you from going into the sea. That's crazy. You ain't got time to reverse, mate. Alright, go on. It is possible. You're not that far from the end. You can't mess up from here. So it's just about whether we've got enough time left. There you go. Wow, all of us finished that. Wait, George, how long did you give up for? That's where you gave up. How did you still get second? What? We spent how long on that race? My days. George disliked it. That was a good race, though. I'm joking, but I feel like I feel like you know, there were some nice things about it. You know, should definitely try it in lorries.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever